Layla, what the hell are you doing there? Hey, everybody. Try not to sit on the floor today. Makes no sense to anybody but the person with me. Okay, so we did some stuff in the Vale. So that puts us at, oh, we got quite a few wishes carrying over. That's good. We still got a week to build them up, too. Hmm. Hmm. No. No. Show the people you have willpower. But the wishes. Alright, what are we going to do today? I don't know why this team is selected. This team is terrible? Question mark? Alright. I know I did some... I retried some Abyss stuff. That's why we're... That's why we're over here. In case you didn't recognize it, because I was in the little tree section. Here it is, the place that ends all our joy. I did it. I got one fucking star on the final floor. It's just too many enemies. And then the Fatui weren't cooperating. Like the fire guy kept like jumping back. Like he always jumps back, but it felt like he was jumping back more than normal. Because usually he jumps back once and then he like shoots for a little while. But this time he was just like constantly jumping back. So I don't know if it has something to do because he's the local legend version. Because he's the local legend version. He's the ones that sit up here. He's the it was them without the cryo basically. They love using these guys now. I think technically the Fatui agent before it is the local legend that's in Fontaine. That's like north of this guy. So like if you go here, I think it's here, right? No, it's here. So there's the water local legend that's also in the abyss right now, and then over here is that one Fatui agent. I forget her name, but I think that's the other one that's in that fight. She's not too special compared to like the trio triple star bats there, which they are a reference to what the triple star bats in Final Fantasy 11 are a reference to. It's like a Gundam thing. I actually haven't seen that Gundam thing they're talking about, but apparently it's very popular. Everybody knows it, except for me. But anyways, what are we doing? We are going to look through and see if there's any weapons we need to level. This could use some stone, so I guess we're going to do some mining today. This could use a 10 spot. Oh, if I remember right, she needs one fight. Yeah, and then we can, so we'll do her fight too. I think this was, yeah, we just need a lot of stones, honestly. We could get that up. Anything else? We could get that a level or an ascension. These are good. This could use an ascension. We need these stupid things. I say stupid because it seems like I'm always fighting in this domain. I think we can make these. Yeah, craftable amount 50. Our Mora is sad. Oh, we got the catch. Could also do some of this. But that needs some stones too. That's not so much. That's not really the weapon she uses. We need stones for this. We need... What is this to do? Okay. Oh, do we have any... Oh, we can make 19 of them. Excellent. Excellent. The Wisith also needs the same thing as... Okay. So I guess we should maybe farm some of those. Isn't this the same domain? It's just the... Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's... You know what? Let's fight Super Chicken here. Let's not fight it with the Dendro team. Do we want to taser it? I don't think so. He sidestepped the shot. The bastard. Okay. Now we got 3. Cool. Healing bonus with defense. No, thank you. Take the electro charge. True electro charge. The Barber version would have been better. Hate to say it. Yeah, maybe not, actually. He was able to rip them apart. Bye, wifey! Pretty sure I can. Probably end up... Well, I think we only need like 1 more. Actually, let's see. We were upping... No, wasn't that. Wasn't this. It was Bito's sword, right? Yes. So we can only craft 2. So we do need to do this again. Sorry. Hi, wifey. At least somebody can let me know. So, as I was saying when I was muted, the gold one really kind of messed me up a little bit. Oh, that's good. Okay. So how many does that have? All tangled up in my cord. Help! Help! Okay, I'm done. Okay, so how many does that give me? 2. Can't craft any. Alright, so let's do this. Maybe we'll get lucky in one more time, because we'll get another gold. I don't even need to burst. So you know the funny thing? Your hi hubby is on my chat on my phone is all like censored. I don't know why. Um, craftable amount 2, so we would need that to be 3 to be another one. We had 2, this would be craftable 1. Um, okay, well, spend some resin. Like I said. You know what? It's gonna be one of those days, guys. I think we're gonna do some artifacting. Yeah. Alright, craftable amount 3, so that gives me what I need. Okay then. I believe that gives us what we need for that as well. So let's go back through. It was this. We have the 2. Okay. It was not that. Not that. And not this. Yeah. This is the same thing as the other one. Of course it does. I think it was this. Yes, this was the other one. Probably want to do that one too. And this, yeah, that was the other one that I wanted. So that makes it so that we have 2 that we can craft. Awesome. And this is already 90. That's awesome. Okay. So I think we should go back in. Screw that little pop-up. And we'll do more of these, and we'll try to get 4 more, and then we'll put the rest into some artifacts.
Pay your dues.
Wrong buttons. It's right there, guys. Just hit him. Okay. Okay, so that makes it so that we can do 1 gold.
Pay your dues. You can't run from it.
Oof. Okay. Actual amount 9. That gives us 3, so that gives us another 1. Okay. If we can get 1 gold, I think we're done. You know, then we're not. Funny how that works. Come on, gold. Just as far away from gold as possible.
Can't run from
Okay. Still hoping for gold. Okay. Craftable amount 9. Craftable amount 10. Oh, 19. We're pretty close to it. Alright, let's back out. Let's up these things. We want to break them, and then we want to spend a lot of time over the next couple weeks just getting as many stones as possible. Okay. Who had these weapons? She had one of them. I think the with this is going to be the first one we do. So, we need a bunch of the masks. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, Withsith is done. Next one was on Benny. Okay, Benny can ascend his weapon. No, stop talking to me. You're weirding out the dogs. Okay, weapon ascended. Weapon ascended. Alright, the other one was Beto's weapon, which is just as important. Let's see if we have enough. Craftable amount 3. We might be able to get away with somebody doing a little bit more. Why is Sarah here? Why are you here? A recently obtained. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Equipped weapon. Alright, Sucrose. God damn it. I think we have everything else we need, though. Yeah, now you do it. Okay. So, we need basically one more of anything. So, just one more run and we'll have it. That's the good news. What's the bad news? Gotta do this domain again. At least it didn't have the waters like it used to. Which I guess there's maybe another endgame-ish thing coming that you need 3 teams for. Possibly. That might have some cool effects or something. I don't know.
Pay your dues.
A lot of pretty numbers. Alright, that should be all that we need. We can use the rest for our artifacts. Yeah, that should be it. I said that was it. Sigaro, stop running towards the enemies. Equipped weapon. Yep. Yeah, it gives us what we needed. There we go. 'Cause that's what we needed. There we go. Okay, that's a lot of weapons that can go to 90, but can't because we don't have a lot of stones. So we need some more jade for Yanfei anyways, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll start with a Cosm, get some stones in there. Get some stones from that. How do we want to do the chasm? We will maybe make... Oh, this team should do a little better now. If I'm not mistaken, Razor... Well, Razor's not doing super great, but... Actually, his stuff isn't terrible. Yeah, this is the worst piece. Yeah, this isn't great either, honestly. But yeah. Yeah, we'll use him. We'll use this team. Alright, to the chasm. Ah. Oh, wait. To the artifact room? Can we do our artifacts yet? Can't remember. We can. Alright, let's do a little movement team. Been a while since we used them to get our stuff out here. Actually, let's do this right. There we go. Yeah. Why are the little ones the quickest ones? So yeah, still giving some thoughts about Chronicle Wish weapon banner coming up that's Inazuma focused. Uh, just the more I think about it, the more it just seems like a win. Even if the worst weapons are the bow because it's a little bit more normal attack focused. So it wouldn't benefit the bow characters that we have. Not saying that we couldn't maybe slap it on to an amber sometime in the future, far future. I'm trying to think if there's any other character that would like is a normal bow user that we haven't gotten. And the answer is no. The only normal bow user I think is literally Yoimiya. Everyone else doesn't really do bow things. Like Diona is not really a bow character. And then even if you talk about 5 stars, like Linny's a charged character. Chaska's a charged attack character. Venti doesn't really do normal attacks or anything. He basically just skills and bursts and then he goes. I mean, you could because it gets that sick triple arrow. No, he doesn't even get that until you're in charge. You're in aim mode, and those are all considered charge attacks at that point. Sarah doesn't really do a lot of bow stuff, and she uses a charge attack to put down the little lightning thing that then gives the like bonuses to characters who are hit by it. Um, Diona doesn't really do anything bow wise. She just kind of skills and bursts and takes her bow and gets the hell out. Um, Tighnari's a charged attack character. Alon just kind of skills and bursts herself as well. And actually is a charged attack character if you do anything with her because she gets the bigger splash attack with the charged. Ganyu is sort of the same way, gets a bigger splash attack type charged attack. Kind of just used for her burst these days. So other than Yoimiya, there's nobody that really just kind of focuses on normal attack. So I guess that's something that I could say that we quote unquote need is a maybe 4-star that looks, does normal attacking as their shtick. Doesn't need exactly be like. Let me say that again. Doesn't need to exactly be like Yoimiya in the way that they operate, but somebody that focuses on those styles of attacks. Because we've also got the rust, collecting rust. Because that bow is really only good for Yoimiya as a 4-star option. And yeah, it's just kind of sitting there. So anyways, all that long spiel is just to say that the bow isn't super good for anybody that we have. It is a crit damage bow, so it gives us other things. For the 4-stars, I'm a little bit more partial to crit rate stuff because none of them ascend with crit rate like 5-stars do. A lot of the 5-stars who have crit damage weapons ascend with crit rate, and vice versa. If their weapon has crit rate in it, it usually means they ascend with crit damage. With exceptions, of course. Not everybody's the same. Whee! That wasn't as far as I thought. So we'll be coming back down here a little bit later. We'll do our underwater mining. Proving the haters wrong that this stuff is boring. It's relaxing. Has some of the best music in the game. Even if we got Kokomi's weapon, which is the character I couldn't remember last time. Even if we got Kokomi's weapon, that could probably slot into Barbara pretty easily. And pretty much any other Catalyst healer, too. Of which we have none. I was looking at my account. Oddly, the character I want most right now, other than Aoife, I really wouldn't mind a Dory. I was looking at it and I was like, this account could use a Dory.
Another rude lot.
Stop climbing every box. But I tried to do some Abyss stuff. I probably should do some of these attempts on stream, but since I made Billy so good, I was just seeing if that was enough to make Taser a bit quicker, and yeah, it was a bit quicker, but I was still clearing that third chamber with the 60 enemies, with only 30 seconds for the next part, and 30 seconds to kill 3 Fatui local legends is not enough time. In fact, I only got the 1-star like I showed, so it was a lot of nothing. Go with 5-star weapons. Yeah, so Kokomi's weapon could go to Barbara. Bow kind of just doesn't really go to anybody. It could go to Sethos and stuff like that to be a crit damage weapon. And then, we could maybe boost up their crit rate other ways. So it's not a dead thing. Shiori's weapon isn't super great, but Again, it's a crit damage sword, so we could make use of that. Ayato's weapon, Miss Splitter, Ayaka's weapon, um, good overall weapons. Probably be useful on a couple people. I think Kaya can actually use Ayato's weapon as well if we got it to pretty good effect, if I remember correctly. And then if we got Ito's weapon, the Red Horn, I would definitely start leveling Noelle because she would become a very solid unit at that point with a solid damage weapon like that. By the way, that's the coolest thing about Janssen. Janssen, I don't know, like, her being C0, I think she's going to be difficult to use, honestly. I was looking for a copy because I did want one. But with the revelations that we're getting by using it on our other accounts, both me and my wife, we're not. She isn't the second coming of Benny like she was described. She works with some very specific units, which is fine because it makes those units really better to play. Because like my Kinich is fun to play because I don't have to worry about dying all the time. Actually, what am I doing? I think we can just do Inazuma at this point, right? No, I think we can do some. Let me see if we can get away with doing a few more. Because like Kinich, it's great to not have to worry about being in Benny's circle anymore while doing his stuff. And I think it's a better boost overall. I do have a C2 on that, so like she's putting in work. I haven't tried her with Chaska yet. I think that's the other spot where she's going to be really good. But my Chaska and my Kinich are sharing some artifacts right now because I just haven't been able to get, especially like an attack Sans. I haven't really been able to get a second one. And actually, the crit damage headpiece that they're using is shared to. I guess we'll go to Inazuma to see how, if that affects what we can get. I only say we should be able to get more because I do almost the same run on my other account, and like I don't have the pyramid stuff, the desert stuff on this account that I do on the other, and I'm able to do the full like Sumeru pyramid stuff. In addition to the other things I do, so there should be room for like more artifact get. I thought that we're really hurting on it. We've been able to level all our artifacts that we've gotten pretty easily, so we're doing good. And starting from the very first day, doing artifact routes, even the smaller half routes that we were doing, it paid off quite a bit. It's a little harder to line that one up. This game likes being dumb in that instance. Honestly, I think Seiyu needs to get leveled up because like some of the stuff I was thinking of doing would require her, and it was just to. One of the problems I was having was I wasn't able to burst as often as I would like on sucrose, and it had nothing to do with energy. It was actual like timing. So I know that double animo will help with cooldowns. So I was kind of wondering, like, oh, maybe I should do double animo. And then I was like, well, if I do that, then I could just use somebody like Sayu to just run around and hit everybody as well. See, we got that in and it says we're done, so we could probably squeeze out some more. Anyway, let's see what Neko needs. Oh, is she seeing the finished product? Yeah, look at the finished product. Look at that. It's kind of cool looking, right? He did a good job. Mega's tattoos are all very important. You should probably get. That's rude. Of good things, you mean? Yes. Memorials to eternity. Hmm. Prayer rack has been fixed. Stone has been built. Where did you two pop out from? History of the place is very obscure. Right. Gathering place for pirates several centuries ago. Okay. Okay. Pirate head. Yeah. Sudden emergence of that storm. Okay, so they think that somebody at that time broke the wards to make the storm come in. Alright. So the statue is completed. Everything is pretty much repaired here. Bells have been hung up. Boxes are fixed. Prayer things been fixed. I don't know what's a prayer rack. Yeah. It's looking pretty good. Yes, game, I know I can do the next part. Keeps having the Samaro thing up there. But we've got a lot of resin to complete using. Do we want to do this or do we want to do a different domain? What domain do we want to do? We want to do... We need like a dendro set at some point. A deep wood set. We need a little bit more VV. I don't remember what Aoife heals off of. If he's going to be an attack or if he's going to be an EM. Probably need EM anyways if he's going to be doing the swirls and everything. So we probably want a VV set for him. So we could do more VV. I think our golden troop is fine for right now. We could always get a better set for Barbara as well, and that would build up our Noelle pieces, although Noelle's on the back burner for right now. We could also use some better tenacity pieces. I kind of like the couple things that I've used Layla in. Plus, we need a pretty good set for Toma, although it's not as important on Toma, but it is a really easy... Well, I'm not sure if he activates it super well, to tell the truth. And then it's just emblem. We need more emblem. I think I'm leaning towards emblem just because we have so many characters that need it. And we don't really have like two really good sets yet even, so I think that's what we'll do. Is there a world where we use the Shimenawa set? Maybe. This might be dumb. I just want to see what this team does. Yeah, this doesn't work. Why would I think that would work? Let's just leave. Why would I think it would work? It's electro charge against mostly electric immune things. Alright, we can make a team though. Why don't we do... Oh, we could do a national team in there? Actually, let's do Kaya Nationals. We'll make a little... I don't know what this team is. Yeah. Do we have a better character? Oh, this would be a perfect time for Hazo, wouldn't it? It's Hazo time. We could do Yanfei. Be a good Sethos time too, actually. Well, electric immune. Is it Kave? No, we're just. He's mostly physical. Yeah, we'll keep this. Actually, what? When we use Kaya, we might as well make sure that he's got some stuff on. Let's see. Yeah, he's got a bad weapon. We'll give you this. Oh, yeah, we should probably level this up at some point, because this might actually be a pretty good weapon for somebody in certain situations. Yeah, Kaya's artifacts are the ones that are really kind of bad right now. He's got an emblem set on, but his cryo goblet is okay. He has an attack. We could give him the, well, well. God, these are all terrible. Anyways, let's maybe not use Kaya. Screw it, let's just use Kaya. Not bad. Not bad. Not the quickest we've done, but not terrible. Okay. Ooh, so close. If it gets like crit rate, it wouldn't be too bad. As, you know, that crap goes. That was pretty good. Yeah, 43. Yeah. Getting there. We're getting there. Kaya just needs to be better. Like, he just needs better stats at this point. That's garbage. $49. Not great. Not bad. doing little assessments of the team every time we do a kill, every time we do something. I'm glad that this place is just spitting out emblem, not Shiminawas. I'm trying to think if anybody could really use Shiminawa that we have. Guy with a sack sword is not the worst thing. Okay. I don't hate it. Ow. Animo bonus. We were just talking about this set. Trying to mull it over. Would anybody use it? Might be maybe a traveler that uses it. Maybe like. Yeah, 2-piece for the attack. Yeah. Fucking meta. Yeah, the 2-piece has like. So you could 2-piece that, 2-piece like gladiator that we have right now. That would be to attack different ones. It's actually not a bad piece right there too. I don't hate this comp right now. HP? I don't know. Do we know anybody that needs HP and I guess Candace? I felt like he had twice the amount of hit points than normal. The only thing that's really hurting us is Kaya not being C2. Another potential Candace piece, I guess. Oh my god, that slime is still alive. What the hell? What the hell? Well, that was a really good last run, I gotta say. And, ooh. Okay. I see you. Let's see how it rolls. So Kaya currently has this for his, okay. So we want to come out of this. And we have this. It's going to roll good. Are you going to roll the second crit? You are not. So it's basically the same then. It is the opposite. It's crit damage as opposed to crit rate. And it has a 2 flats, whereas this has defense percentage in defense. And this is just garbage. Okay. I don't know why I'm keeping on to that. Probably because it was cryo. Alright, so this is still better. Did we get any improvements anywhere? We got this attack one, which has got some potential for anybody that might need attack over like the crit rate or crit damage. Mostly Janssen. Janssen can get away with an attack head. Some other healers could get away with an attack head too, the attack-based healers. So, yeah, we'll keep that one around. See if this one rolls. Okay. Energy recharge. Well, I got an energy recharge. I'd rather they have crit rate than crit damage, though. We have 2 like that, too. Yeah, this one has crit rate. No energy recharge, though. Okay. What about... This was unfortunate. Nah, that's garbage. Alright, any of these that look better? Yeah, I mean, this one's a little bit better than what he's got, I think. I'd rather have crit rate. Just to, like, trigger a fav or something. I know he doesn't have a fav right now, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, C2 would be amazing for Kaya. It's almost unplayable without it. Almost. We need a Chongyun. I think maybe a Chongyun would have been better. If we had a Chongyun in this spot, like I think this team would be really good then. Oddly. Otherwise, we can just play, for right now, we can just play like either Bido or Razor Nationals. Should we do Razor Nationals just to be different for a little bit? Yeah, this flower is really the only problem. We'll take it up to the next if we can. I don't think we can. We can. I got some more attack. Okay. It's not absolute garbo. It ain't great either. Kind of wonder if I should put him on the sack sword. We'll see how his energy is. Kind of like Razor with other healers than Benny to get more out of it. The sword, I mean. Sometimes I speak in incomplete sentences. I don't know if you've noticed that. Hey guys, what's going on? Don't mind the trivia in the background. Away we go! I'm actually hearing the follow-up attack more. The go, go, go!
Want a taste of my hammer? Another test subject. Try.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't done. Try. I got careless. Try.
Almost like 6K slaps from Razor while in Benny's circle. I forget. I gotta read his kit again. What do the sigils do? You can have up to 3. Oh, so you want to do the quick ones, and then you want to do a big one that eats those that turns them into energy to get his burst quicker. Gotcha, Razor. Sorry. Been using you slightly wrong then. I'd say it won't happen again, but probably will. Oh. That was dumb. Oh, I need the... I need the thingamabobber. The thingamajuices. The lumen stone. There we go. Cool. 99. Anything else down here? Other than me missing? No, but there's plenty of me missing. I'm like caught on this rock for some reason. Away he goes. I guess I could just let it rip at this point. That's what I wanted at least. This would be a good time to check to see if Nico works a little bit better with him or not. Basically, it's if doubling up on the attack speed, it would be good. We are here for the other chunks and stuff more than Jade, though. How much more Jade does Yanfei need for her next ascension? About 35 pieces. Okay. I don't think we'll get that today, but we're also not ascending her today, so. I am slightly impressed with Razor and what he can do. I see why he was played a lot at the start. I guess is a good way to put it. I do get that, especially in his bursts, when he speeds up his attacks, they don't feel super awkward. Like, they have a really good speed to them. So, burst Razor is, like, the best. Wait, we're Razor. We can do this. That's why we picked him. Stop being stupid. I don't know how. Oh, the pig saw me? Come and get it, pig. I will never call you Mr. Pig, either. How do you like me now? Yeah, I think for the fooling around down here, I think the sack sword would be better. You're here. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we're down here. Goodbye. Goodbye, overcapped crit rate. I think it would just be easier. Just go back up. Kind of wonder where I'm missing one treasure chest. One thing. One piece. Can you hear me staring at the screen? If I can find that one treasure chest, I think I'd have 100% down here. And that would just make me feel super. I am on call this week. I don't know if I mentioned that. So if I get a call and I gotta go, I gotta go. If college blows up, I gotta put it back together. I was overkill. Those seals don't stick around long enough. I wonder what the best way of using those seals are. I wonder if it's like not getting 3 is the way to go or something. Or I wonder if it's like after you burst, you try to build them up to get the burst back quickly. That's probably it, right? Like, oh yeah, look at that energy. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I feel he's one of those characters that has a rhythm. You know what I mean? Apparently, I am killing him. Look at that. Rocks. Alright, where are the other spots? Trying to remember. Is there a spot up here? I think there is, right? If I go backwards? Or am I thinking of a different section? Might be a different section I'm thinking of. Who knows? Maybe we'll run into that treasure chest. Have I gotten that treasure chest in here? Yeah, I think I have. Although the rocks keep, like, checking me. Oh, look at this. Okay. Cool, cool. Ah! Oh, got to be careful. Okay. Okay. Ooh, piece of candy. This is just a connection that I hadn't made yet. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, we need like one more. It's always like 2 or 3 chests to make a percentage. Seriously. Oh, Benny. How are you the best and worst character at the same time? You really are, too. Okay, I think that was enough to kind of put us back on the right path. What's going on this side? Oh, is this the underwater? Oh. Excellent. I had forgotten about that connection. Getting caught on so much terrain in here today. It's very obnoxious. Okay, so we blew open this path, so we connected these areas. That's good. That's good. This is where we just were? Yeah, okay, okay. Go back this way and we'll head down into the ruins area and we'll see if we can't find a chest in there real quick, actually. And a more rock. Those are always welcome. Let's see. If I was a chest, where would I hide? Wait a minute. No, it's not here. Sure. Yeah, I think I cleaned out this area. See if there's anything on the walls anywhere down here. No. I'll hit some of the muck piles to see if we've hit them before, just to make sure that there isn't a chest hidden in them. Oh yeah, and he's got his burst back already. I think we got all of the ones in here. Do think we did. Man, I want that last chest so bad. I want the 100% in here. Pretty sure we got this one too. Yeah. That was a chest. Alright, let me grab some more stones. I know where they are. And just keep thinking about where there might be something that I've missed. Think of any place. Actually, did we go up here? Looks like we did. Okay. It's like I don't remember exploring these areas that much, but let's not activate the ruin serpent. Hmm. Oh, it sucked. That also sucked. Cool. Okay. Getting a little distracted. Grab a couple more stones. And then we'll head to the underwater part. I wonder if... Oh, they're one of the... one of the fossil spots. Ah, it's the Fatui log. And this is a spot where we had to put one of those little sensor things, too. Alright, there's a Abyss Mage over here. Couple more stones. Oh, the fishing spot. They see. He's here. You know what? We actually need some of those. Where's the fishing? Is it on these rocks? Yeah, we can fish from here. Right. Nope. Bigger guy? Erpaderp? Erpaderp. And with Paimon shut off, we won't hear her. I guess we can go over. Oh, that's interesting. I never noticed that. So Razor gives him self-electro. Or, yeah. So while he's in Benny's circle, he's constantly overloading, actually. So that would mean that the talking stick would be a good weapon for him, then. I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah, the talking stick. Because you get a 12% bonus to elemental damage. I mean, his elemental damage isn't great. Does also mean that he kind of works with Jean, because then he'd be doing electro swirls all the time. You're looking for dumb stuff to do. Like, this isn't, you know, game-breaking ideas that I'm throwing out here. Just kind of noticing. we've come full circle, so to speak. I wonder if it's in this area. Let's look around here for a little bit. Oh, there's a viewpoint. Doesn't count, right? Yeah. Oddly, the viewpoints don't count as like percentages. Oh, I see a chest down there. Did I come to the right spot? Is this it? 100%! Woo! Okay, let's go swimming. Woo! I'm happy with that. Is Pale Flame good for him? What's it say? When the skill hits an opponent, the attack increases for 9%. Stacks up to 2 times. Can be triggered fairly quickly. The 2-set effect is increased by 100%. So he'd get a 50% physical increase and he gets some attack. The two-piece just gives him the 50% physical. So to get a little bit more attack with just Pale Flame. Okay. And then Gladiator set is 35% with normal attacks. And then attack 18. But this does attack 18 as well. So by using Pale Flame, you effectively get the effects of the 2-piece Gladiator and the 2-piece Pale Flame, 2-piece Bloodstain all in one. So you get a little bit more out of it. Okay. I'm not going to rack my brain trying to get it, but it is food for thought. That's a really good energy recharge piece. We don't have enough to roll it. Anywho. I don't know what made that distraction pop into my head, but we are better for it. Maybe. Why would you run out of juice right there next to them? It's like he did it on purpose, really. I was kind of thinking about it. I don't think I've ever streamed my main account, right? I don't think I have. Not really planning on to, but I was just kind of wondering what people were going to go for on the Chronicle Wish banner. And let's pretend that we had like as enough wishes that we could go into it without it hurting any of our other wish plans. Let's put it that way. If you were going to pick somebody on the Chronicle Wish banner to go for, who would you go for? Because I know that Scoffier's coming out, and then right after is Skirk, more than likely. So it's hard to say. Yeah, I'm gonna go for anybody on the Chronicle Wish banner because there's other characters to get, and the older characters unfortunately just don't really hold up as well as like newer characters will, of course. Plus, content is kind of made for the newer characters. You've always got that hurdle to jump over whenever you're doing games like this. I oddly went for Shenha on the last one because didn't think she would ever rerun again, and I kind of wanted her for my Femine because I kind of enjoy playing Femine on that account just for fun. He's not good enough to do the Abyss, unfortunately, but he can do all the other content pretty much no problem. But I got Shenha just to make him a little bit better. Plus, that team was like a 4-star team itself until I got her. But because I have Shenha, I was thinking about it, and I was like, if I could get somebody, I wouldn't mind going for Ayaka. Or Ayaka. Her her gameplay always it's not the best because I don't like her dash because she's got the funny dash like Mona has. I do like the charge attack play though. So you do like charge attacks with her when she's in her special state, and she does like basically quick. Is it I jutsu techniques? She she does quick sword out and back in, but does like rapid strike, cryo damage. Pun intended. It's cool. So like that part's okay, and her burst has always been kind of fun to use when used on bigger enemies or already frozen enemies. Because then it will hit a lot. Get some barrel conks while we're here. This is Scoffier's item. It's also Charlotte's. And at some point, I do want to get Charlotte up as well. Because I think we're going to need all our healers and everything to be able to do stuff on this account. Because we're going to have the variety. Can't expect some of the other things to carry us. I missed. How do I miss? Okay. We did it. Hey, guy. Oh, thank you very much. Have a good day. Nice of him. There's a Sealy. I say that because I don't remember seeing a Sealy the last, like, dozen times I've been here. Do the Sealy. Well, there goes my crab. I was down in here? Maybe. Can I go through here, or does this say it's a spot where it spits out? Hmm. Also, I haven't gotten the telepoint. Do I have anybody with Oisa? No. Traveler and Lynette both are Numa. My lady.
Counterattack! Finally, some quiet.
Trying to see if that overload that happens deals any, significant damage. I think these Melazines are for a quest. And back with the crab. As we continue our crystal collection. I don't know why I always think there's one in here. Hopeful thinking? I don't know. My artifact route gives or not artifact, my mining route under here gives I think it's 12 barrel conchs without trying, basically. Might be one or two more, but it's actually not a bad question. What is buttons? Yeah, we got 77 of them. That's not bad. Do we check to see if Sethos is up? We got up to 33, so we only got a few more after that. That's okay. I'll probably hit that one spot that I know. There's a spot in Leeway I know that has a few, so. I don't track them because I can't find them when I track. That's a me problem. Getting a sip of soda. Can I remember where the spots in that land that have a good amount of crystals are? Not off the top of my head, I don't think. I don't typically go for them. Could do some of the ones I know of in Fontaine in the overworld, I guess I'll call it. And at the underwater world. Under the sea. Under the sea. It's a little wet, but you don't have to worry about any bees under the sea. I don't know if I should be worried or not, but these ones haven't been growing. Those ones haven't been coming back. Stupid trucks outside. Have I gone through here? Oh, this is where the machine is. No way. Hmm. Are you here for the research position? I'm a little busy. Yeah, no kidding there, man. There we go. Let him out. Sounds suspicious. All right, but be quick. You wait for some time. Who's talking? It's all you, Paimon. Save me. Paimon's not useless after all. Hey, actually did something. All right, let's go chase that guy down. Oh, it's this thing. Oh, yeah. Now I remember this. I think if we do this as we go down, we don't have to come back up. Where did they put it? No! miss one? I think I missed one. Yep, there it is. Watch out! There's a hurricane a-coming. Ugh. Alright, dude, where are you? Got a bone to pick with you. Okay, so there's got to be a gear that we can put. I didn't find it too bad. I think you just hold back the opposite way you want them to go, and then you press X, I think it is, to get it to shoot. Okay, what am I missing here? No, I don't. I think you're probably overthinking it and overcompensating or something. Because it's touchy, but it's not super touchy. Okay, what am I missing here? I thought it was simply put a you put a gear in, but like you can't just pick up a gear, right? Can't land on it. Is there a way? Oh, am I just missing a thing? Oh yeah, move. There we go. Durr. Now rotate. Now stop. Durr. I was like, it's like I know there's got to be something. Uh-oh. God, Max. It's one. I guess we'll clear out all these. I guess. Yeah, I think Paimon's right. Whoops. Got him moving again. I think the mechas are moving. Alright, breaking stuff to look tough. I should have known. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Thanks, game. You're getting confused. We went down and now we're in an elevator going up and you're confused. Are you really up to help somebody this fishy? Well, now you just said the magic word, Paimon. Food. I said fish. Show me what you got. Oh, I just had to beat him. Me too, Paimon. It's kind of weird. Just kind of feels like it ends weirdly. Oh, yeah, this one. I can never figure out how to open this box. There's like a reason to come back here, I think. Oh, this is one of the stone things. Mysterious ore. Yes, it brings us back here. There isn't an easy way to, like, as far as I know, to get the light over to here. Oh. Oh no. Alright, we'll figure out what that is later. I didn't exactly mean to start this quest. I have a feeling those keys are like elsewhere. Or we can just teleport.
I've been waiting.
Cool.
Apologies. The banquet is nearing its end. Scout.
There we go. I guess I can go around. See if I can. See if I can. See if Paimon tells me we can't go around this way. Me, 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 me. Guess we'll just climb this mountain, huh? We don't have a hydro key, do we? Yeah, we have a Mondstadt key still. Guess we can mark it. Treasure chest right there. All this for rocks. That's what we were doing originally. Okay, charge that up. Just barely saw that ceiling. Better be good, Sealy. Okay, let's see how many we can make. Cool. So wielder is healed. They deal 16% more damage. With a bow? Bow ain't bad. Ain't bad. Bond of Life. Bond of Life is cleared. 2% elemental damage. When you use an elemental skill, all elemental damage increase 8%. Bond of Life is tacked on when the Bond of Life is cleared. For every 1,000, 2% all elemental damage bonus, so it gives even more elemental damage bonus, and it's an attack-based weapon. Elemental damage bonus, attack-based weapon. If we didn't have a Witsith, this would have been pretty good for Yanfei, I think. Be a decent substitute piece. Okay, tomorrow we can do the other ones. Cool. Alright, we can check. Oh, what was it that I was throwing in these now? Mint. Was the pepper doing that? Cool. Random but cool. Random but good. Alright. Is there anything else I wanted to do or need to do right this moment? Fone, keep Rara. Doesn't look like we'll get a Furzon, but that's okay. Kooky. Rosaria. Shinyan. Chanyun. Yeah. Chanyun would be a good one. Rosario would be a good one. Kooky. Dory. Not so much Farazan. Kirala. Maybe Femini. Hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Stream journey is doing fine. See if I can find that. I think it's like here. Yeah, this is one of the spots. That was a better spot, though. Let's see. Oh, is it over here? If you were to advise an upcoming streamer, what would it be? I would say try to be positive in whatever you stream. Because I don't think people like negativity from a streamer. So whatever you're gonna do, like what you're gonna do. Set a consistent schedule. That way when people find you, they can find you again. And it's more important to do that than setting up the schedule on the schedule page, because I don't think many people actually look at that. You have some plans to start streaming soon? That's cool. It's fun. I mean, yeah, the hardest part is just to get eyes on you. There's really no easy way to draw people in. Pun intended, I guess. It's just about people finding you and then you keeping a consistent schedule so they can find you again. That's why I think positivity helps, because if you're there and you're just if you're playing a game and you're just screaming at the game, I don't think the rage gamer gets as many views these days as people who are just kind of competent and good at the game. A little different if it's your first time playing, but still, don't try to rage. Just be upbeat. So if you're doing art, just, draw the stuff you like drawing. Don't worry about people's preferences, especially with art. People are very finicky. I know. I have a graphic design degree. Art can be very picky for people. Art is very subjective, so if somebody comes in, they're like, I don't like what you're doing. Don't take it too personal. Have you done any art streams before? No, I don't. I don't. I don't do any art streams. I just typically stream out of my PlayStation. So I just do some games. I did a lot of Fallout 4 and Enter the Gungeon before doing Genshin Impact here, and this is just like a challenge run type stuff. I like big multi or big open world games typically that. No, I'm good. I'm sure you've done some good stuff. I'm basically just waiting for your solicitation. Trying to be polite, but yep. And they're gone. Can't remember where the other rocks are out here. Are they up on the upper part? Oh, I'm like way into like the feather country now. So it's a little different when the other zones are open. Yeah, I don't remember where they were. I think I have them marked on my other account, so I'll probably just take a peek at that. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll beat these things up and then we'll call it a day. Oh my god, these things are obnoxious to fight. Especially with two of them. Hmm. Not the best way to fight those, that's for sure. That felt very awkward to do. What's this guy doing? Can I catch him? Now you're just being a dink? Okay. Alright. I think that's pretty good. We broke a lot of weapons. Now we just need a S-ton of crystals to level them all up. It's also to the 90, so it's, where they need the most. So, I'll be doing the best I can to keep collecting some stones to be able to make the mystics, to make the weapon XP stuff. So, but yeah, otherwise today was a pretty productive day. We used a lot of resin, but it's always fun, right? So I thank you for stopping by, checking me out, lurking, putting me on in the background as podcasts, whatever. Sorry, Elgata, I am stopping. I don't know who that is. I'll see you all Wednesday for the big one, where we do our world bosses and all that stuff too, and reputation. And yeah, one more week of collecting wishes too, so that we can get Aoife. But hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. Again, see you Wednesday. Till then, take care, everybody.